How Ukraine is using data to fight Russia in the Ukraine-Russia war. The conflict between Ukraine and Russia, which began in 2014 and escalated with Russia's full-scale invasion in February 2022, has been marked not only by conventional military engagements, but also by the extensive and sophisticated use of data. Ukraine's approach to modern warfare has demonstrated how data can be leveraged to gain strategic advantages, influence global opinion, and enhance battlefield outcomes. This video explores the various ways Ukraine is using data to counter Russian aggression, from military intelligence to international diplomacy. One of the most significant ways Ukraine has employed data is through real-time intelligence and surveillance. Ukraine has utilized a network of satellites, drones, and ground-based sensors to monitor Russian troop movements and battlefield conditions. The integration of these data sources into centralized command systems has allowed Ukrainian forces to gain a comprehensive understanding of the battlefield in near real time. Commercial satellite imagery from private companies like Maxar and Planet Labs, along with data provided by Western allies, has been crucial in tracking Russian military convoys, identifying troop concentrations, and assessing damage from airstrikes. This data-driven approach has enabled Ukraine to anticipate Russian offensives, optimize the deployment of its forces, and execute precision strikes on key targets. Cyber warfare and digital countermeasures. Ukraine has also harnessed data in the realm of cyber warfare, where it has been both an aggressor and a defender. Ukrainian cyber forces, often supported by international hacker groups and volunteers, have targeted Russian military communications, disrupted supply chains, and even launched attacks on Russian state media and financial institutions. On the defensive side, Ukraine has employed data analytics to detect and thwart cyber attacks on its critical infrastructure. The Ukrainian government, in partnership with private cybersecurity firms and Western intelligence agencies, has used data to identify patterns in Russian cyber activities, enabling them to mitigate threats before they cause significant damage. The integration of artificial intelligence and machine learning into these systems has further enhanced Ukraine's ability to protect its networks from sophisticated Russian cyber operations. Propaganda and information warfare. In modern warfare, controlling the narrative is just as important as winning battles. Ukraine has adeptly used data to wage an information war against Russia. Social media platforms, including Twitter, Telegram, and Facebook, have become battlegrounds, where data is weaponized to shape public perception and maintain international support. Ukraine's digital strategy includes the widespread use of social media data analytics to monitor and counter Russian disinformation campaigns. By tracking the spread of fake news and identifying bot networks, Ukraine has been able to swiftly debunk Russian propaganda and disseminate accurate information to global audiences. This effort has not only bolstered the morale of Ukrainian citizens, but also helped secure military and humanitarian aid from Western nations. Crowdsourcing and open-source intelligence, OSINT. The conflict has seen a significant reliance on crowdsourced intelligence and open-source data. Ukrainian civilians, equipped with smartphones and internet access, have become an integral part of the intelligence network. Apps and platforms that allow citizens to report sightings of Russian troops or suspicious activities have provided Ukrainian forces with valuable on-the-ground insights that traditional military intelligence might miss. Open-source intelligence, OSINT, has also played a pivotal role. Analysts and volunteers worldwide have combed through social media posts, video footage, and publicly available satellite images to piece together Russian movements and strategies. This vast amount of data, when aggregated and analyzed, has helped Ukraine paint a clearer picture of the evolving battlefield, informing both military decisions and public communications. Data has also been instrumental in improving the accuracy of Ukraine's artillery strikes. By using advanced targeting systems that integrate data from multiple sources, such as UAVs, unmanned aerial vehicles, satellite imagery, and radar, Ukrainian forces have been able to conduct highly accurate artillery strikes against Russian positions. This level of precision is particularly important in modern warfare, where minimizing collateral damage is crucial. Data-driven targeting systems help ensure that strikes are not only effective, but also reduce the risk of civilian casualties, thereby maintaining the moral high ground and sustaining international support. Beyond the battlefield, Ukraine has used data to influence global diplomatic and economic strategies. The Ukrainian government has leveraged economic data and analytics to advocate for stronger sanctions against Russia, providing detailed reports on how sanctions impact the Russian economy and its war effort. By sharing this data with international partners, Ukraine has been able to rally global support for continued economic pressure on Russia. Moreover, Ukraine has used data to document and report on human rights violations and war crimes committed by Russian forces. These reports, often backed by geolocated data and forensic analysis, have been submitted to international bodies such as the United Nations and the International Criminal Court, strengthening Ukraine's case for global intervention and justice. Data has also played a crucial role in coordinating humanitarian aid within Ukraine. The government and various NGOs have utilized data analytics to identify areas most in need of assistance, track the distribution of supplies, and ensure that aid reaches affected populations efficiently. By analyzing data on population movements, damage to infrastructure, and the availability of resources, Ukraine has been able to optimize its humanitarian response amidst the chaos of war. The war has accelerated the development and deployment of new military technologies that heavily rely on data. For example, Ukraine has incorporated AI and machine learning into its defense strategies, developing systems that can predict enemy movements, optimize logistics, and even assist in autonomous drone operations. These innovations, driven by data, are helping to level the playing field against a numerically superior Russian force. Ukraine's use of data in its conflict with Russia illustrates a new paradigm in modern warfare, where information and technology are as critical as traditional military assets. From real-time intelligence gathering to cyber defense, from information warfare to precision targeting, data has been at the heart of Ukraine's strategy to resist and counter Russian aggression. This multifaceted approach has not only enhanced Ukraine's military effectiveness, but also strengthened its position on the global stage, securing vital support from allies and maintaining international pressure on Russia. As the conflict continues, the role of data in shaping its outcome will likely become even more pronounced, offering valuable lessons for future conflicts around the world.